Today we're featuring Live BD, so please check out their channel from the link in the description and give them a sub to show support. Thanks guys. This female cop doesn't know the law and likes to give orders, even if they're unlawful. Her ego is shattered when the captain rolls up and dismisses her.
What can I do for you?
Well, I think they called 911 on me.
Okay, well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Okay.
I don't want to impede them.
Who are you? That's
What do you mean,
what
who
I'm
am I?
asking. Who are you? Who do you work for? What are you doing up here recording?
Well, it's my right as an American, as a free American. Am I breaking the law?
Sir, I'm asking you, have they asked you to leave from inside?
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They don't have any reason to ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, they can. They don't have to
You
have a
think
reason.
so?
They don't have to have a reason.
You think so?
Sir,
this is
give me a space.
This is federal property.
Give me a space.
Sure, yeah, 6 feet.
Yeah.
The rules are right there.
I want 18.
You want 18? All right, I'll give you 18.
Sir, outside. Outside.
Am I being detained?
Sir, I'm asking you outside.
Am I being detained?
Sir, they do not want you here and you don't.
I am following all the rules. I'm not breaking any law. Deputy, am I being detained?
Sir, I've asked you to step outside.
You're being a
I've
little...
asked you to step outside.
I think you can be a little nicer.
Sir, I've asked you to step outside nicely. Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being
Step
detained.
Outside.
Very good. So I'm being detained. All right, she's calling for backup. I am being detained by this fine deputy. GC 80440. With her pink handcuffs. She doesn't even know how to park. That's some illegal parking right there.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Okay. All right.
Am I committing a crime?
No, sir, but you are being placed on trespass. So
Oh,
you need to
really?
get off of their property. Yes,
They haven't told me to leave.
sir. They don't have to have a reason. It is their right. You're in my car. You're in my car. You're in my personal space. When I walk up and make contact with you, I'm asking you to back up. Back up.
This is United States postal property, federal property,
Yes,
public
sir, but
property.
anybody can ask you to leave the premises. They
That-
don't want you here. You're not.
You think so? You obviously don't know the law. I think you better call your supervisor. Can we get your supervisor out here? I'm asking for your supervisor. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm asking you to get over there on the sidewalk.
I'm asking you for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking for you to get over there on the sidewalk. Thank you.
Is your supervisor available?
Do I have a supervisor that's available that can head to 8505 Two Road, please?
This is not private property.
Sir?
This is not private
Sir,
property.
It doesn't matter. If
It
they
does
ask you-
matter. South
I'm
Carolina
not gonna
Supreme
argue with
Court
you. You're being
says it
placed
matters.
on trespass notice, okay?
We'll see when your
Trespass
supervisor
notice.
gets
We
here.
will.
We'll see about that when your supervisor gets here. Is that them running code 3? You gonna run code 3
I'm sorry
on
that you
committing
feel that way.
not a crime.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
How you doing, sir? You our supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
All right, how you doing?
All right, yourself.
Oh, you got a stripe? How you doing, Hardy?
Yes, sir. I'm Corporal Hardy. How can I help you
Corporal
today?
Hardy, nice to see you. I came in here to take some photographs for news purposes. This deputy doesn't know the law, and I'm hoping you do. This is owned by the federal government. This is federal property, United States Post Office. This is a public area. Inside is a public lobby. Okay, so the branch manager stepped out, and she thought there was a sign on the door that said no photographing.
Okay.
And I stepped out and looked at all the signs. There are no signs saying no photographing. There is a poster 7 in here that gives the rules and regulations about photography and the conduct on postal property. I'll be glad to show it to you.
Okay.
And it allows me to do what I'm doing. Not only that, DHS memo came out that says photographs on all federal property, inside and outside in publicly accessible areas, is lawful activity.
Yes, sir.
And not to mention the First Amendment
Okay.
to the Constitution, and I'm here exercising my right to the First Amendment, and the branch manager doesn't know her own rules and regulations, and she doesn't know the law.
Okay, so did they actually leave, sir?
No, they didn't.
They never actually leave.
No, and
so
they don't have
that deputy in there right now. They want you to leave. Are you gonna leave, sir?
Okay, well, let me follow up.
No, you got. Are you were done or you weren't done?
No, I wasn't done. Okay. They have no reason to ask me to leave because I'm not breaking any of their rules or regulations.
Okay, but they do have the right to refuse your service, sir. So basically, well, I'm
That's
asking a question
fine.
before we go in there. If they go in there, ask them, they want you to leave, will you be willing to leave? If they,
Okay.
1 minute,
If-
if they say that, if she go in there and say they verify they want you to leave at this point, will you leave location? Sir?
Absolutely. If you
Okay.
tell me to leave, I will leave because I respect you. I respect the deputies.
They don't want him back here.
Okay.
I've already went inside and made contact
But
with
just
him.
double check. Okay, double check. Do you have any idea on you, sir? They do
No,
want you on
sir.
trespassing
Okay.
location.
Well, that's unlawful.
No, so basically what you did, so basically they want you to leave. I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
But once you leave, and you're
But-
going back and forth, and that causes disturbance. So that's breach of peace, sir.
No,
That's
sir.
against the law.
I'll cause no.
Well, basically, that's what
I've got it recorded.
Okay,
right
that's
here.
what I'm going to verify. But if
Well,
that's
see-
the case, you did basically start to peace. That's breach of peace. That is a crime, sir.
Okay.
And I do need your ID for it.
Okay, now I understand that what they're telling you,
Yes, sir.
and I did not create any disturbance.
Are you able to wind it back so I can see?
Oh yeah, I've got
I'll
you're on
take a
live
look.
right here. I got a body cam here.
I'll take a
and
look,
I'm
sir. You said
recording
you
here.
caused disturbance. I'll take a
Well,
look.
I don't have to prove anything because
Well,
I'm not.
basically, I have your word to the word, and they're saying you're
Okay.
causing disturbance, and I'm assuming it's multiple in there because you said the branch matter came out, so it's multiple witnesses in there
She's-
say you were causing disturbance. So I said that's consistent with
Her-
breach of peace, sir, and I'm asking for your ID because that is a crime in South Carolina.
Okay, but I did not commit a crime.
What's
If
your
you're
ID?
threatening to take me to jail, I'll give you my name.
What's your ID, sir? What's your name?
Are you-
How did you get here, sir? How did you get here? Did you drive here?
Is that important?
Yes, it is very important. Did you drive here, sir? Did you not drive
I don't want to
here?
answer that question.
'Cause
But I
basically-
will ID to you.
Yeah, because you're being, sir, you're doing a whole lot of stuff for no reason at all. Because you denied the thing you did drive here, and basically you know in South Carolina you need ID to operate a vehicle in South
Am
Carolina.
I operating a vehicle?
Sir, that's why you didn't want to ask questions because you know you drove here.
Sir, I need a
you
sergeant.
You know you drove here.
I need a sergeant here. I'm asking for your supervisor.
Sir,
Can I get a sergeant
that's
here?
still not gonna stop. Are you refusing to give who you are, sir?
I'm not refusing anything.
Yes, you
All
are,
I
sir.
want-
Sir, I asked you multiple times. You can rewind your camera back. I asked you multiple times.
Okay,
You're
being-
refusing to identify yourself.
Being detained
You
does
are-
not require
yes,
me
yes,
to
sir,
show
yes,
an
sir,
ID.
it does. Yes, sir. You're investigating a crime. Yes, sir. It does apply. You don't know your law, sir. You need to review your law. Yes, it does.
Can you state that statute?
Sir, no, you can go state statute, sir. You can go look it up.
I looked it up.
It's no ignorance in law. So if you don't know, sir, you can go look it up. That's you say-
Trespass does not apply to public property in South Carolina.
Sir, so they can refuse service. So basically,
They
want
can
you to
refuse service,
Okay, so
and I'll take it up with their higher
okay,
ups.
so officer, I'm asking, they want you on trespass. They can put you on trespass. This also is a business. They can refuse. They can put you on
This
trespass.
is not a business. This is government.
So, sir, is it not a business operation? Do you not transaction money? Is it not considered still business, sir?
If they're owned by the federal government, they're not Walmart.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
so this is not
They
private property.
still refuse service. They still place people on trespass.
This
sir.
is not private property.
Good.
I'm gonna get out of the sun here.
No,
Okay.
I need your ID, sir.
Is this a sergeant?
No, this is my captain.
Oh, hey. How you doing, Captain?
Hello.
Nice to see
Look at the difference in approach. The captain gets out of his vehicle, smiley and friendly. The de-escalation begins before he even speaks.
you again.
Nice to see you again. How you doing?
Pretty good. This,
Shake your hand.
Yeah,
How are you?
Captain, I just want to say that you're one
What
of the
is
best
up?
captains I've ran into.
That's okay. That's okay. Appreciate
But,
it. So what's going on?
Okay,
So
well,
basically, they want more trespassing. He's basically, I told him he's basically got called totally disturbing people. I'm asking for his identification. I told him he's under detained. He refused to identify who he is to give his identification, so they need to pay for trespass.
Captain, I'm not breaking any law. I came in here, I didn't disturb anybody. I came in here and I was recording the greeting cards, and I wasn't even aiming it at the employees or the customers at that time. And the branch manager came out and said, wanted to know who I was. She wouldn't identify herself. She wanted to know who I was with. I said I'm with myself. And she thought that the rules were on her door that said no photography. And I went and I looked and I said, man, there's no rules. There's a poster 7 in here that allows photographs for news purposes in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors, and that's where I've been. I haven't been in any restricted areas. Holding a camera does not create a disturbance. I understand you got called here.
So that's not creating disturbance, sir?
He rolled up code 3 because elders.
The female cop's ego is about to get burst. The captain informs him he's not detained, but she tells him otherwise. She's out of control and wants everything her own way.
Captain, am I being detained, Captain?
Nope. I just want to talk.
Elders has got me detained.
You are detained.
I told him he was informing you.
Right now, you and I are talking.
Okay.
Good. All right. So, all right. How much longer do you plan on?
Well, they're closing up at 5 o'clock, you know. And I really expected, you know, I went downtown to the post office, walked all through there, 3 cameras rolling, nobody said a word. I didn't create any disturbance. The postal inspector was there.
Yeah.
Kudos to Richland County. But I did not expect this. I really did not. I expected them to know the law a little better.
Sir, regardless, sir, this is I understand what you're doing, sir.
Yes, sir.
But this is a very busy area, sir. But a deputy had to come out here and I understand you're trying to do this for you, right?
Well, she shouldn't have called back.
I'll let you speak, sir. Listen to
okay,
me,
go
sir.
ahead.
I understand that, sir. But it's a very busy area, sir. We deal with shooting.
I understand that.
This guy seen somebody was having to deal with a gun, and deputies had to stop what they're doing to come deal with you.
No, it's not.
You're wasting, taking away from resources by what you're doing.
I'm not.
He's correct.
I'm not going to be
He's
committing
correct.
any
You take
crime. I
away
promise you,
resources, sir.
Captain. I'm not committing any crime,
I know.
and I'm not going to do
He is making a good point, though.
Yeah, I mean,
If we could do this in a lot better way, so
Yeah.
you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 deputies. that
well,
could
the
be actually
manager
sent.
didn't need to call 911. Elders didn't need to call for Code 3 backup. And I did ask for, when I started talking to, I forgot his name, I asked for a sergeant. I said, can we please get a sergeant? And then you rolled up. I said, the captain's here. I'm like, perfect.
Right. I understand what you know,
Okay.
but we want to make sure everybody knows
Right.
what you know.
That's right.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do it in a manner so we're not wasting 5 deputies.
Exactly.
That we're
Y'all got better things to do.
correct. So we want to do it. It's not a matter of doing things. It's a matter of doing things in the right way.
Film y'all leaving, and then I'll be out of here.
Okay. Well, we can't leave until you leave. We're gonna go off and on the whole night.
I guess so. Richland County Sheriff's Department. And there he goes.
Thanks, guys. Please take a moment to subscribe, and don't forget to check out the links in the description.